Alright. Welcome to episode 10 of the now officially, unofficially named, pending BotchedCast. Episode 10. And just to, reiterate the point of it being botched cast, I have decided to, very haphazardly use my new phone instead of my old phone, which can't use a charge, as a new camera. And as you can tell, is it zoomed in enough? Is it good yet? I don't fucking know why it's so zoomed in. I think it must be Discord, because I'm looking at the actual app thing, and even the preview I'm getting on that is zoomed out more than fucking is showing on Discord. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. But Jankle stays. Jankle, he stays.
Always.
Always.
Always stays.
Yes. And there too. See, I have to fucking... Hold on. I got this. There we go. Nope. I have to physically fucking back up for my computer here. Yeah. Fuck it.
Aren't you all glad that we did these preparations before we started the stream?
Shh. Embrace the botched. Embrace it. It's good. It's good. So, how was your week?
Nothing but fantastic times.
Pain and misery?
I have no complaints whatsoever to speak about, because I've already spoken about them.
To me.
To me. Yeah. To. And not great. Not great. How about you? Much of the same, I assume.
Yeah, not to the same extent, but as you can tell, I'm not keeping up with my own hygiene. I'm still bathing, but
when have you?
I was shaving it. See this all this is not supposed to be here.
I did.
He did.
I did.
He did.
The big one.
The
big one.
Yeah, even the big one. Even the big one.
Okay, whatever. Simple task, my ass.
I have no context of what that is, but okay.
But
yeah, no, I was clean shaven and just having the half-ass goatee because it doesn't grow here. But I have become so myself that I haven't gotten around to keeping up with it. Also, I need a haircut, but that's an entirely other thing. But work sucks, as always. Doesn't pay enough. Rent is an issue. No, I did have something happen. I did. What was that last week? I don't know. I had a blowout. Was that last week? Did I talk about that last week? I did last week. Yeah, that was last week. What happened this week?
But at least you were able to pay your OnlyFans subscription for the month.
Don't tell it. Don't tell
you ever
people.
Seen those memes?
Don't tell people that I pay for my own OnlyFans.
Yeah, there's a lot of game developers that do the same thing.
Catch my OnlyFans.
A lot of game developers do the same thing. They buy their own games, even if they could get them for free, because they want to support the project.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
By purchasing your own OnlyFans, yeah.
Yeah, support me on OnlyFans.
He posts nothing but fans on it.
Yeah. Like that one.
I'm gonna start my own. It's gonna be called Fan Stands.
You can't look at that. That's
That's
what,
that's
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 paid.
paid product. That's paid product right there.
Okay, I'll tease you, but you gotta pay to get the rest.
That's how they get you. They give you a little teaser picture, and you just want to pay more and more and more to get to the actual thing that you want to see. That's how they get you.
Yeah. That site's only existed for like less than a year, hasn't it? Like,
And it's already engrossed so
yeah,
much money.
like
Like, I have to imagine over $1 billion by now. Like, wow.
like it literally popped out of
There are
nowhere.
some genuine simps out there.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man.
There was one user. I believe she was a celebrity. In her first day, she made $12 million. $12 million on her first fucking day.
Okay, maybe I should get a OnlyFans then for viewers this time.
Of course, her being an already known celebrity, that
Probably helps.
yeah, that probably helped a good bit.
DM me. Yeah, no. I can't even.
You
can't.
could do a Batman and Robin. Only
No.
no Snoodle.
No, Snoodle. No. So,
Look, son, this is how you remain. For just $5, you can witness your conception. All right.
Woo!
Beyond the veil of what fucked up future this country beholds. Yeah, good times. But not really.
So regardless of anyone's political preference, I think we can all agree on one thing, though. I miss Bush. Because at least when he was president, actually probably even when he was president, now that I think, I don't know. I just don't follow politics well enough, but I don't remember there being so much, violence and stupidity. At least on our own ground. Obviously, there was, the whole war that may have...
You missed it then, because it definitely happened.
Okay, I'm sure, man.
Yeah, you know how, in contrast to our current president, number 45, in contrast to him, where a whole bunch of black rappers came in support of him because he's put a lot of them out of prison for minor crimes that they shouldn't have been in prison for in the first place, and lots of prison reform, in fact, right? In contrast to that, you get Kanye West, who on live television with Mike Myers from Shrek
And Austin
had
Powers.
and but of course, I mean, memes come first.
True. Shrek is
So-
love and life.
So on live television, you get Kanye West, who says George Bush hates black people, or what was it? George Bush does not care about black people, because of course at that time you get Hurricane Katrina, and his lackluster response to helping, which was abysmal, and literally thousands of people died.
Oh, I know. I've seen the fucking... It's bad.
That didn't have to, because Bush didn't act, because he's Bush. He was hiding in a bush the whole time. And instead of taking a W, he took an L.
Yeah.
I'll
At
be
least...
here all week.
At least he wasn't hiding in a different bush. Unlike Clinton, who hid in a different bush. At least Bush hid in the bush he was married to.
Yep.
Woo! Gaming news.
So, So yeah, I don't miss Bush at all. Not one bit. And
I can't lean back.
I think that if you were to look into politics more, if you gave more of a fuck about them, I think that you'd like our current president more than any president we've ever had, especially in our lifetimes.
I don't know, man. Woodrow, though. He was a baller.
Okay.
Did Woodrow do anything in his presidency? Do you ever hear anything about
More
Woodrow?
than Biden will. Because I give Biden 8 months before he is kicked out of office and Kamala takes over. And then Biden's put into a nursing home.
Did I do that right?
No.
Is it up, down? Up, down, down, left, right, left.
Up, down, B, A, select start.
Okay. Konami.
I don't think you're zoomed out far enough. Can you back up a bit further?
Hold on.
So speaking of gaming news or lack thereof, we don't have any. Or do we?
How is this
Hiding
over
behind the
here?
chair.
Oh, fuck. Can you hear me? Doesn't work if I don't actually adjust the volume, but I can't do that from back here.
I can still see you. That's unfortunate.
How long can we pad out this podcast with no topics?
So speaking of topics, one topic of discussion that has occurred recently is Sony's willingness and ability to fuck over everybody else who doesn't buy a PlayStation, including those who want to buy a PlayStation. So the launch of the PS5 went horribly as expected, much like the Xbox launch went horribly as expected. With that being said, there has been
And the
little
RTX.
restock.
It's almost like NVIDIA. I have to muffle my voice so it seems like I'm actually far away, even though my microphone's still on my head. Is it working? Fuck you,
I mean,
too.
yes.
Should I come back now?
Probably not.
Is the bit over yet?
I don't think you want your face on this stream.
Do I ever?
No.
I'm gonna continue the bit then.
Okay.
Have fun with that.
So, PS5 and fucking over everybody that does not have a PlayStation 5. Have you heard about the news with Call of Duty Cold War?
No.
Mm.
That's the first time I've heard that word. That set of words.
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Sorry, I didn't say the full name.
Oh.
It's Black Ops, but in the Cold War. You didn't have Black Ops 1 wasn't in the Cold War apparently, so this is in the Cold War.
Oh.
What they I guess what they really could have called it is Black Ops 1.5 because it takes place after 1 but before 2.
So is it? It should be called Call of Duty Black Ops Lukewarm War.
Mm-hmm. So,
Full of milk toast.
If you buy Black Ops on the PS5 and not on the Xbox or the PC, you will get special privileges such as increased weapon XP gains, which gives you attachments and stuff like that, which gives you a tangible advantage over others. You also get an increase in general XP, so you unlock said weapons faster. You also, if you play in a party, which doesn't even have to be with other PlayStation players, you will get bonus XP on top of that. So while you're playing with your friends on other systems, because it is crossplay, you'll be leveling up faster, getting all the attachments faster than all of your friends, because you chose the place of play. I mean, in the trailer for it, Sony even admits PlayStation gives you the edge. Like, they're giving you an actual advantage. The decision to buy a PlayStation 5 and play your games on that system instead of on the superior PC, which is going to undoubtedly run it better than your PS5, which just came out. Speaking of lackluster hardware, you will be punished for doing so because they want you to play on the PlayStation. What is your thoughts on that? Okay, Jim Carrey. I think we get the bit.
Just get a PC too.
Actually, I think we're on PC3 now.
Oh yeah? Well, we're skipping a nibble. There is an interesting bit on the other hand that I did hear about, which honestly we were all expecting. There has been a confirmed account of a customer who ordered a Xbox Series X on, I want to say it was Amazon, who received a Xbox One X, and he said, end quote, like, I triple checked, like, he ordered a Xbox Series X, but due to the wonderful naming conventions, he was sent a Xbox One X by accident by the actual Amazon or whoever it was, the supplier, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I'm sure that won't be the only case of it happening.
Yeah, I really have to say it's really not that hard.
It's
to just say Series X. It's the Series console, and then the Xbox One X. I mean,
yes, but also
the naming is stupid. But anyone who is not a Neanderthal should be able to understand the difference between the two. With that being said, of course, we did like a few podcasts ago cover the fact that people tried to pre-order the Xbox Series X and did pre-order the. Sorry, I say pre-order with heavy emphasis on pre-order because that's not what happened. They purchased a Xbox One X, trying to purchase the Xbox Series X because people are stupid.
Yes, that is what I was going to say. Is I don't know if you're aware, but people are fucking stupid. Also, I
am aware of that. Hence, why people voted a senile old man who was going to be put in a nursing home into office in like less than a year, like 6 months tops. I give it 6 months before he's in a nursing home.
I'd like to point out that I am severely slouched over to attempt to stay in frame. And sitting up straight actually put me back in frame, which is not what I was intending to do when I sat up. So I'm going to sit up now. And end the bit that I attempted to make.
Okay. Good job. So this is somehow one of the most... The time we actually came up with the name, BotchedCast, ends up being one of the most botched streams we've had.
Embrace
Beautiful.
It's meant...
I love it.
Yes. I'm actually going to get severely close now, so I can lean back and actually be in frame. Look at that! Now I can be lazy. Yeah.
Doesn't quite work as well for me, unfortunately.
Get on my level. I'm waiting for the day when this chair, the duct tape, the literal duct tape that is holding my chair together, breaks.
I wish you would show them that. It's so beautiful. It really is.
It's bad.
It's quality.
Oh, it sums up my life. Held together by many, many pieces of duct tape. Anyway, um, I think I streamed this week. It might have been last week. I don't remember. I only did it once, but I played more of Sekiro.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I did not watch it live, but I did watch it in post.
Oh, okay.
Some of it.
Yeah. I have been putting out some more episodes of Hat in Time on YouTube.
I also saw that.
Yeah, I've had them scheduled so they come out automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what you were doing.
Yeah. I don't know if I talked about this back when I first was putting them on YouTube, but I know I told you, but I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast. The top comments that were on there. Did I talk about it on the podcast? Do you know?
No.
No? Okay.
You did not.
Well, I finally get. I don't know how YouTube does its comment top comment highlight. Well, how I don't know how it does that, but it decided that and I don't know why my videos, I have less than 10 subscribers on YouTube. Why am I the one being targeted by the comments? They're basically porn links. It's like teens.
Because they watch your internet history.
Well, that would explain the MILFs one. But yeah, for some reason that was one of those. Even though it was the only comment on that one video, but it was the top highlighted comment. So I reported and deleted it. Yeah, it does. But yeah, I am very quickly approaching the stream that why am I stuttering?
That's a good question. Your phone's a piece of shit. I can see your stuttering too. Everyone can see it.
Yeah, why is it doing this? Oh, jeez, okay. It caught up. I think. It did some fucky shit right there.
Okay, so while he's finagling, it looks like he's strangling his cameraman, is what it looks like.
Fucking walk, damn you!
Okay.
See, it keeps like trying to catch up, so I keep speeding up and shit. Okay, hold on. Let me do that. Oh, good. It's just gonna do that. Okay, that's great. Let me start it up again. Good. BotchedCast.
So last stream when you talked about that video of Watch Dogs Legion running through Watcher versus Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I happened to watch that video recently after that stream, and yes, the guy I have a solid explanation that was provided to me through the comments. The guy was super strong, and that's why he was running through neck high water. It's because he was super strong, and that's why.
So I've actually learned some interesting tidbits about Watchdog Legions. Apparently, it was Ubisoft recently apparently got hacked, and the source code for Watch Dogs Legions actually got released. And so people who actually have programming knowledge and know what the fuck they're doing looked at it, and apparently it's entirely programmed in a extremely basic programming language that's like intended to teach children to program. And on top of that, I don't know if you remember, like, you're somewhat familiar with Python from back in high school, so you might have at least some form of knowledge of if, else, all that.
No.
Didn't you take a Python class with me?
Yes.
Well,
But did I pay attention to our dyslexic teacher?
well,
No,
that's
I
a
did
completely
not.
different thing. But yeah, like, so a if statement is, if something triggers this to happen, do something else. Um,
Hmm.
Now, that's fine. But normally you would also have an else to go with that, or
Mm.
a I want to say in Python it's elif, I think. I don't know, but basically a combination of if and else, so it has multiple things in that one command, that one
Hmm.
function. So uh, if this gets if it triggers it, it's gonna be like if this happens, do this. If not, do this. If not, do this. It's that's a function.
Hmm.
Well, apparently, Watch Dogs Legion is entirely comprised of only if statements. There is no else. There is no elifs. Whatever. It's only so like if you shoot the gun, it's going to call all of these different functions that are all different if functions rather than, optimizing them into one function that has different. So it, and that's why the game runs like shit because it is so unoptimized and has been programmed by what can only be people who have never touched a programming language before in their life using the most basic fucking programming language out there. Like
This gives me hope that we get our own development studio and compete with Ubisoft.
I mean, fuck. um,
You know, did you hear about that story? I think it was like last year that in one, I think it was in 1 year, CDPR made more money than Ubisoft.
I mean, have you played the fucking Witcher 3?
But it was like after The Witcher 3 came out. Like,
Oh.
I mean, Witcher 3 came out in 2015, and this happened like last year. So, through whatever the fuck they did, really, releasing card games and whatever, they made more money than Ubisoft with all their different games
So,
in 1 year,
so,
and then quickly got overtaken by Ubisoft again. But the fact that they even did it is crazy.
I don't know if I feel should share this with the world.
If
I,
if this happens, do this.
I recently came into the knowledge.
Became okay.
Yes, that too. I did fail. No more. I recently came into the knowledge that apparently that really should have been public knowledge. It is public knowledge, rather. That I should have known. Uh, did you know that Cyberpunk 2077, which completely different topic, has been delayed inevitably? We'll talk about that in a second. But did you know that game is being developed by CD Projekt Red, the same people that made The Witcher 3? Did you know that?
I did.
Oh, I recently realized that. I don't know how the fuck
Now,
I missed that.
are you ready for another mindfuck?
Yeah, sure.
That picture that you're talking about was sent by me, and it was fake. It has not been delayed indefinitely.
That was sent by you? I thought I saw that on Reddit.
You saw that on Discord, and you're like, "Ooh, wee!" It was it was taken from Twitter. It was taken from Twitter with a fake account that said Cyberpunk 2077 with a symbol that looks similar to the verification mark but isn't. And everyone believed it. So I sent it in the Discord and you read it thinking it was real. Mind blown.
You
See,
know,
that's why you need to do your own research and not just believe everything you read on the internet. Case in point. Case
I'm
in
almost kind of disappointed that it's not real
point.
because
I'm
I
so glad you brought it up. I'm so happy.
I fully believe that it should be delayed indefinitely
Oh,
because it
it
needs
should be delayed by 57 years.
maybe not that long, but it needs to be done.
57 years.
It needs to be made. Like I don't care. Like they keep pushing it back month by month,
Hmm.
but if it's not done, don't give a date.
Hmm.
Like finish the game. Stop trying to crunch it out. Just do
But
make it.
everyone else does that. Literally
Yeah,
everyone
fuck them.
releases unfinished games.
Yes, but just
Everyone.
take the time that's needed. Put the work in. Don't
Hmm.
rush it. Just indefinitely
What
delay it, and
what
then
year do you think this is?
1985.
Speaking of delays, um, did you hear about the story relating to it being delayed to this most recent release date? In regards to a certain person on Twitter asking them, "Can you guarantee me with all certainty that you will not delay this game again?" It's like, I want to hear from you guys directly. And they gave him a direct confirmation they would not delay it again. And then the very next day, they released, sorry, but we're delaying it. And the reason why he was asking, which he said, is, I want to call time off of work so I can play the game when it comes out. So he called time, he used this time to call off of work because he got a confirmation from them that they were not going to delay it again. Then the very next day, they delayed it. And then they replied saying, "Oh shit."
The fact that they replied after the fact is hilarious. You
I don't
sons
remember
of
where
bitches.
I don't remember
Which
where ignoring your cat shitting and making a huge stanky in your apartment. I don't remember where I heard this quote from, but do you know what is the best comedian?
seems like a subjective question.
Time.
The magazine?
No.
Oh,
Time.
okay. Like the concept of time. Okay.
Time. Because give it everything enough time and looking at things in post. There are many great fucking jokes out there, including delaying Cyberpunk 2077 after telling a fan directly that she will not delay the game and the fucking day after you. Just like in time, if Trump manages to somehow win, everyone's minds are going to collectively fucking implode. And it's going to be the best fucking joke I've ever seen. Just like in 2016. The Great Meme War, Electric Boogaloo. End scene.
You played anything this week? Anything interesting? New?
Other than Shit Stainy, which I've been playing that because the new expansion came out, I have played a good bit of Soundpad, but in addition to that, it's a game on Steam. I can say that. I've also been playing Insurgency Sandstorm. I mean, I've owned that for a while, but I've gotten back into playing it, and it's actually a pretty fun game. I do quite enjoy playing it. It has fun PvP as well as a good PvE game mode. Well, several PvE game modes, but basically, there's like nighttime raids. You put on your night vision goggles and you shoot the baddies and you do the thing and you don't get shot because if you do, your arm gets blown off and you lay there and hear your character cry as he's bleeding to death. Pretty good game. Pretty good game.
Now, how does it
I love it. 11 out of 10. I have PTSD because I played it. I'll take my badge of honor now. I'll take my purple cross because someone shot me in the ass and killed me. So, yeah.
Fucking quality, man.
Nothing but quality here. So, have you all heard of a certain game called Among Us? I bet you haven't. I bet you haven't heard of that game before.
Yeah.
Well, Among Us is the Fortnite of Trouble in Terrorist Town games. Let me tell you, that's some fucking kid shit, right? Among Us is nothing. If you like those kinds of games, you need to be playing Project Winter. All right?
Ooh,
Project Winter came out
okay.
last year.
Yes. Yes, it did. I did
And
not know if you knew about that.
it is Among Us for adults. It is for real men hours. If you're not playing Project Winter and you're playing Among Us, you're probably PewDiePie. Anyways, go play Project Winter. Do it now. Just close the stream. Go on Steam right now.
What about Unfortunate Spaceman?
Can't say I like that one.
What about...
Because I never heard of it.
What about Gmod? Trouble in Terrorist Town?
I did mention Trouble in Terrorist Town earlier.
Yeah, but why don't you just play that?
First of all, do you recall you and I trying to play, like, I think it was Prop Hunt on Gmod? It is a collective fuckfest just to get into the fucking game. Second of all, the community is so fucking shit. Remember when we played Ghost of Sushi multiplayer and we're like, wow, the community is actually not toxic as fuck.
Yes.
Flip the roles 100% in reverse and you have the Gmod community. A collective says it is the 4chan of games.
That is quite accurate, actually.
Yes. Yes, it is. So, why would I play that? Fuck that.
Trouble in Terrorist Zone, no, man. You can play a Minecraft level.
I can tell that you're touching yourself right now just thinking about it.
It's a Minecraft level.
Yeah. So, Attack of the Autism, anyways.
Minecraft level.
Okay.
Minecraft.
Why are you watching this podcast?
They're not.
Do yourself a favor and leave while you can.
But
speaking of shitty voice acting, I was considering making a Fiverr account and doing my shitty fucking voice acting skills with my shitty camera and shitty microphone and see if I can like get a couple gigs for $5.
A what account?
Fiverr. You've never heard of Fiverr?
I have no. Oh, look.
All this time, you've never heard of Fiverr. Okay, so while this man gets himself caught up with the internet, Fiverr is a website where for roughly $5, it can be more or it can be slightly less. People pay you to do anything you say. So let's say you make a Fiverr account and you have a package deal where for $5 you will make a video recording, a custom video recording, telling whomever they tell you to go fuck themselves. And you make said video and they pay you $5. Or let's say that you are LA Beast and you for $5 will make a video of you chugging 32 ounces of lemon juice. And they pay you $5. Or let's say you're actually skilled and you can do something pretty creative, like make a custom image on your computer, and someone can pay you like $60 for that image. The rates do vary. Like I said, the prices can vary on how much you want to charge people. And Jacob's probably making himself a $5 as we speak. Now that he's ready.
Sorry, I no longer need to be on Twitch or YouTube. So. Stream's over.
Stream's over.
I'm a $5 now. I'm a. No, but seriously, leave.
Okay, bye everybody.
Oh. The seams! The seams! They were so loosely held together to begin with! How they unravel so quickly!
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
I see your Schwartz is as long as mine.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. I'll never forget the Japanese. And I'll never forgive you for getting me into anime. You absolute son of a bitch.
Hey. There's nothing about that sentence that wasn't inaccurate.
Imagine if I could say anything that could be considered inaccurate. I guess that's true.
It's amazing how we've gone for 47 minutes and have said nothing of substance.
Excuse me?
Nothing of substance.
This is
nothing.
Quality.
It is quality, but lacks substance. Episode 10. We have an official name now. It's
that is where all the work went into. Is just putting the word botched in podcast together. That is where all the work that would have been for our talking points went into.
I spent all of like 20 minutes or less making this in MS Paint yesterday before I went to bed.
MS Paint.
This image on the stream right now. This.
He also reversed my image.
I reversed the image. That was like 15 of the 20 minutes, man.
Fuck.
Fuck. You can't say I didn't put my work in.
Okay. Okay.
Pay me.
Pay him on Fiverr. Go to his Fiverr right now. Get off the stream. Go on his Fiverr and help this man pay his bills for his rent.
Before I have to sell my other kidney. How many kidneys do cats have?
So, would you sell your kidney to a cannibal and watch him eat it?
How much?
$2,000. That's the going rate for kidneys.
That's it?
If you want to give your testicle up, you can get 5. You only have to give 1.
Do I get paid extra because I'm watching him eat it?
You get how much that they're going for? $2,000. But the clause is that you have to watch him eat it.
Oh, that part is I don't care about that part. I was just trying to squeeze some more out of there.
So you get no more out of it, but you do get the $2,000 in cash.
1,500 and you got a deal.
You have a hard bargain.
You know what? Fuck you. 1,000. Take it or leave it.
Taken.
Oh.
But you have to watch me both of them.
Both of them. See, that's a whole new deal, there. I gotta change up the deal now, man. $200. I won't take no for an answer. I mean, I won't need money at that point anyway. It's both my kidneys. I can't live.
No substance. At least I tried talking about gaming news. I tried so hard. Got so far.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
So, speaking of doesn't even matter because we can't get it right now, Demon Souls. Have you watched the 15-minute gameplay? The new one? Like the one before the game actually came out and everyone like is already showing the final boss fight of the game.
Well, I mean, the game's been out for fucking...
But you don't know what it looks like now. I mean, like that one fight when they first showed the gameplay of Demon Souls, you know, when he was fighting that tall fucking monster with the war axe.
Sure.
Well, the arena and the boss itself look entirely different. I mean, they're recognizable, but they're entirely different.
Yeah, they've added detail to where there was none.
Right.
From what I understand, the game is exactly the way it was. It just looks better. Like, it's the exact same game. It's just...
Yeah, they did. They said they even copy and pasted the gameplay. Like,
yeah.
The code that went into the gameplay is copy and pasted.
Yeah.
But it looks smackshy-licious.
Oh, yeah.
Some would even say snoodalicious.
Yeah. A lot of visual gags on this podcast.
You're welcome, everybody who just has to listen. Don't watch it.
In all the, you know, audio-only formats that we have. Because I totally know how to do that anyway. Hey, iTunes. You know you want us on you.
Yes, you know you want us on you.
iHeartRadio.
How about
Spotify?
How about we all take you back and have some good sex? It's Always Sunny?
Probably.
They go into a bank and ask for a loan to buy gas. And they all take off their shirts to impress the Asian woman. That's what came to mind when you said iTunes. You know you want us on you. Speaking of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, there are several episodes that we hold dear to our hearts that we will no longer see ever again unless you pirate it.
Like the pilot episode.
Like the pilot episode. Or D-Day, which is like such a good episode. It's such a good episode.
Or any of the Lethal Weapon movies.
Or any of the Lethal Weapon movies. And you will no longer see them ever again. I wonder why. Well, you don't have to wonder why. Because
we're getting political again.
That's not political. Where is politics at all in this? We're talking about a TV show that had its episodes removed. That's not political.
But why did it have it removed?
Because of pussies.
Yes.
Are you trying to tell me that It's Always Sunny is a political TV show? Since when do they ever talk about social topics on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Like, the concept of banning cigarettes. They've never done that. Yeah. When have they ever talked about cop on black violence in season 13? When have they ever done that?
To let me keep my train. Fuck, did they get rid of that one too?
This train. Yes.
But they're not wearing blackface. There were black people in that episode. They are! That's literally the plot. They've become black. That's the episode.
Did you say black?
Yes.
And before we get canceled for calling them black, you can't say them. I don't mean it like that. No, that's not what I mean. What do you mean? Frank, you can't say that we're... God damn it, I'm going to miss that episode.
I just want to say the N-word. And then the black guy comes and says, something.
I want to make things perfectly clear. I'm going to say some things on here that I never had the chance to say before. I'm going to say homie.
Homie.
I'm going to say bro. I'm going to say my man. I'm going to say faux show. I'm going to say the N-word. Frank. Thank God we're not streaming this on YouTube. We would have already been taken down like 20 minutes ago.
You know who could say the N-word, though?
Charlie. He was on several occasions during the show, said the N-word and gotten away with it.
The jungle. He can say it.
I mean, look at him. Of course you can.
Yeah.
Try telling that face that he can't do anything he wants. Try. And he'll wag his tail and bite your nutsack.
Yes. True story.
Okay.
And then fetishes were developed. Speaking of which, do I have any peanut butter?
Okay. Okay.
Hey Jet, I know you like to lick.
You remind me of someone that I know whose name may or may not be Joji, who made a song called Peanut Butter on My Balls. Let the dog lick it. I bet you can't guess what the lyrics are. Very tough, I know. But in fact, the lyrics are peanut butter on my balls. Let the dog lick it. We are all going to hell.
Already there, buddy.
Okay. God help us all. So, the stream has taken a turn for the worst. How have we padded this up for 59 minutes? How have we done it?
You know, I can tell you the exact moment it took it torn. The moment I clicked stream.
Yeah. Okay. So VR 4K. Well, for those of you who are not subscribers to Humble Bundle, perhaps you should be this month. Because I like having money. And I don't have money anyways, but I'd have money now a lot less often than I already do if I were a subscriber. See, I'm a fan of what General Sam has said. Why are you giving to charities that you are soon going to be the beneficiary of? In other words, don't donate money, you broke ass bitch, and keep your fucking money until you have stuff. You are too young to be donating money.
Look, the way I see it, because I actually forget that Humble Bundle, not recently, but relatively, actually changed their payment way they do it. I've
Mhm.
had Humble Bundle for years, so I'm when they changed it. If you were a subscriber of the old way they did it, they
Mhm.
would still allow you to do it that way indefinitely. So I pay $12 a month flat. That's it. And I basically, it used to be that the entire bundle you get it, everything on it. Now they let you choose. I don't.
Packages.
Yeah, you can choose which of the games in that month you can pick, and because I believe because I'm on the original, I get more picks or something. And the way I see it is like I can get all of these games that if I were to buy them separately would be a lot more than $12 for $12.
Mhm.
Now that works. That's great. Except I'm an idiot and forget to check that I have Humble Bundle because I forget I have Humble Bundle. End up buying a
Mhm.
game, playing it, and then going on Humble Bundle and be like, oh shit, I had that. I literally own that already. I just never clicked redeem key, and I
Mhm.
bought it full price on Steam. I have done that more than once, many a time.
Have you considered selling those keys?
I have. I'm also lazy. Have
Too
you?
bad you cannot do that because they will check your Steam account if you already own the game. That is a new thing on Humble Bundle. They warned me of that, by the way, when I made my Humble Bundle account to buy that package. Yeah, they warned me they will check your Steam account for ownership of the games, so you can't sell those. You can't sell those keys. That's a no go.
Look how much work I do. Do you see this? You see this? Oh, they can't see you, but you see this?
Mhm.
This is my. I am not lazy. You see
Where
that?
did this come from?
Before you cut me off, I was gonna do this bit, so I'm doing it anyway. So fuck you. I am
You
not
already
lazy.
did this bit.
I don't care. I'm doing it again. I will pad this bitch out to at least an hour and a half.
You're gonna pad this bitch out more than Eris padded her chest.
Yes, I am not lazy. I did this in less than 20 minutes yesterday. I put my work in. So remind me again. I don't actually remember, but I think it was actually checking the I don't know. But anyway, Humble Bundle. It's good.
Nice bit.
I'll go back to the couch again. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again. So yeah, Humble Bundle, VR and all the like. If you don't own a VR headset, what are you doing? Go buy one. Except you can't because they've run out of stock,
And
and because
definitely
they don't want, their COVID uh 19 in their factories, they're not putting people to work. So no more are being made right now. So you're gonna have to wait until next year to get one.
and don't get an
But
Oculus
yeah, and don't get an
because
Oculus.
they have officially given a date for when they die.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They, the anime Death Note. They did that.
Yes,
They did that to themselves.
they did.
They wrote their own names in the book.
Except it doesn't work that way. But yes, actually
It
no,
does
it
not
does.
work that way.
It does. Yes, I forget. If you actually write in a specific time and date, it will work that way.
Mhm.
It's been a while so
So
much.
yeah, I've never watched it because I don't like what I hear about it. So,
It's
yeah,
not bad. I actually enjoyed it. It's
you
don't
enjoy a
watch
lot of things.
don't watch the Netflix adaptation, but
That will be the first thing I watch. Just like the anime of Berserk will be my first.
which one?
um,
Which one?
2060. Rape horse.
Yes.
The only good part of the show. In fact, the best character in the anime was Rape Horse.
That fucking trash file, man. I mean, the story is still the same. It's just
Right.
the fucking animation on that fucking trash file. The sound effects. The fucking clang meme. Clang! Clang! Clang!
It's
Clang!
quality. It's actually almost as good as our podcast. In particular, this one. But not nearly as good as the picture that Janko spent 20 minutes working on. That's top quality.
Don't. I put my work in.
Mm-hmm.
I will keep
He
doing
did.
it. I will keep doing this bit. Don't make me.
For 24 more minutes, he will keep doing this bit.
You keep talking about the quality. I'll give you the quality.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Yep. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be streaming Sekiro whenever the fuck I have the chance.
Mm.
If
I won't be because I don't own the game. However, if it goes on Humble Bundle, I will probably get myself a copy of it.
That's possible. I want to say all of Dark Souls has been on Humble Bundle at least at some point. Of course, they do also have a store. That's
Is Humble
completely
Bundle
separate.
PC only, or can you get console games on it?
That's a good. I almost want to say you can get console games, but I don't know. Let me check, because I want to say
Now,
that it's PC only, but I think that you actually.
let me ask the real question: when is Bloodborne going to PC?
Considering how okay, so I think they all putting Bloodborne on PS5, but it's still gonna be locked. It's still gonna run like shit. Like it's still only gonna be 30 FPS.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, Microsoft needed to pay From Software to make them a Souls-like game exclusively, and just say fuck you with your fucking games. Cut this bullshit.
You know why that would never happen?
Because they're both Japanese companies.
Yep.
But you know why that's not the case?
What?
Because the majority of Japanese companies are abandoning Sony because of their censorship. And they're actually endorsing the Xbox. And that's why it could happen. In particular, there's one game that I've never played, but I learned about it when I read an article talking about it. Oh yeah, that's the name. Gal Gun. I'm sure you've probably heard of it in your circles. It was the first of many. It was the first of many Japanese games that were solely PlayStation games. I wonder why. Because it has an audience, much the same as the PlayStation audience. However, it is not going to the PS5. It is instead going to the Xbox Series S and X exclusively because of Sony's censorship. Now, the reason why people are so upset about it is because the hypocrite that Sony is in regards to its censorship. Rules for thou, but not I. Sony has been censoring tons of Japanese games, including anime weeb trash games that you'll commonly find on Steam discount pages. With that being said, going for 69 cents on sale. Buy it now.
That's a steal right there, man.
That is a steal. So, because they are censoring these Japanese games, but not censoring The Last of Us 2 with sex scenes with disgusting transvestites, may or may not be transvestites. um, that show you more than you would ever want to see of She-Hulk, but not attractive. Uh, so okay for you, or sorry, it's okay for me to show provocative scenes in a sexual nature, but not okay for you to do it. Despite the differences between what you did and what I did being so vastly different. Because of course you got to remember, Square Enix is now a first-party studio from Sony. Sony bought them. They used to own stock in them, but now they outright own them.
I'd like to
So,
just say that you know, if you are trans, you are welcome here. You can watch the stream.
but it was a sex scene that showed a lot more involving a transvestite, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify on that.
Just wanted to clarify on his stream that I care so much about that I do not want to have shut down for any reason.
As usual.
I mean, I shouldn't say most, many games that cover sex scenes in games are classy, right? You know, they had nice music in the background. They show full penetration with Frank Reynolds and a prostitute. Jokes aside, they were not disgusting. This was disgusting. I mean, Hulk Hogan, Jacob. Hulk Hogan getting rammed from behind is what it looked like. Right? Just saying. It was bad. But it's perfectly okay for them to have that in their game, but not for someone else, is the point I'm trying to make.
And to answer your question, Olio, it seems that you can, in fact, get Nintendo Switch games on Humble Bundle, but that is it.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I gotta hook my Switch back up. It's been a minute.
I have to charge mine. Mine's been dead for longer than this podcast. Than this podcast. Or the bit about you working so hard on your 20-minute picture. It's been dead even longer than that.
There it is. Bask in its glory. Its magnificence. Its gross incandescence.
His magnum opus.
No, that was the other thing. Or was that my magnum? Hold on. I know I sent that to you.
It's actually in the picture. That's your magnum opus, if you ask me.
Oh, it was a while ago.
Your character in Black Desert Online is your magnum opus, if you were to ask me.
Okay. What did I say was my magnum opus?
Don't know.
A while ago. I feel like it wasn't this long ago, though. Jesus. Anyway. I don't feel like looking. Okay. Yes. Did you hear about?
I did not. Please tell me more.
Oh, well. Apparently, some dude decided he was going to, well, with a fucking salmon. And he took it and shoved it. And a skeleton was there for some reason.
That is absolutely crazy. Like, I've never heard of something like that before. Yeah, that goes in my top 10 of stories. You know, just what are we doing? Help me. Someone get me off the stream, please. I'm held hostage. I'm not allowed to leave until the stream's over. Help me, please. OnlyFans. OnlyFans, top of the screen there.
No!
No shit.
No! Oh fuck. I hit
Freemium.
my wires caught on my chair.
Mm.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Uh, The Mandalorian Season 2 is happening. It's episode 3 right
I haven't
now.
even seen season 1.
It's pretty good, man. It's alright. You know?
If you buy Xbox Game Pass right now, you can get yourself a free month of Disney Plus to watch it, which I'm going to wait until season 2 is over so I can watch the first 2 seasons in one bunch.
That's fair. I should finish watching the Clone Wars, because I was watching that. That's also a good show. Thirsty?
Speaking of thirsty, are you aware of how many people subscribe to OnlyFans? I forgot the fucking number. It was like something like 20 like what was it? 20 like million households have subscribed to it.
God damn!
Now consider how many people in those households may be subscribed to it, not just one person. Because that's 20 million people at least have subscribed to it. It's a large number.
Free porn.
Never heard of it. But my skank neighbor with a iPhone 6 that she bought 6 years ago. Yeah, I'm gonna buy her amateur nudes with her shaven body, and pay her $25 a month for that sweet succulent 480p camera picture.
All right, this is taking. This is going places. I was not expecting.
Why would you never expect that? I'll have you know, I did not want to drink all that in one shot, but I really wanted to do that bit. And it was not worth it. My stomach hurts now. I'm gonna go drink some alcohol. Give me a second. Hold the stream.
But
I don't want that one. That one sucks.
what? You don't want that? Grab me one. Yeah. Oh, thank God he's back. What did you get? What were we drinking? Ooh, you drinking the Angry Ultra too? What's mine?
Crisp apple.
Crispy.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good
The
shit.
crispiest. I think this is twist off. Right? Nope. Use bottle opener. I didn't buy the twist off kind. I'm just gonna hold the stream again.
You better
hold
come back
again, everybody.
You better come back, asshole. You better come back. So, I hope y'all are enjoying the stream. Top quality as always. But yeah, I would like to stream more. It is something I would like to do, but I literally never know when I have the time to do it. And normally when I have free time, it's like after midnight, and at that point I'm tired and don't want to do anything. You know, there's a lot going on. But yeah, when I do actually end up streaming, I'll do some more Sekiro. Um, I am, speaking of VR, I am actually... That son of a bitch. But yeah, that...
may or may not have used a hammer to open, the ball. And then hurt myself. All because I wanted to do the joke about leaving the room because you said you better come back. But I had a bottle right over there that I didn't want to use because I had to leave the room. I'm joking. It's over there where I got the ball from.
Did you download Dark Souls?
No.
The fuck, man? We gotta beat Artorias.
He's
from like 2 years ago. Or
he's
whenever
notoriously difficult. Artoriously difficult. Speaking of Artorias, you know the debts I have to him.
Oh, we're doing this bit again.
He gives me drinking problems.
Mm.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
All right. I don't think we got anything else.
Fluff this out as long as possible.
Oh, if we
Pad it more than Eris pads her chest.
If you want to, we can. But I'm giving you an out now.
Did I mention that Eris pads her chest? Because she pads her chest. Therefore, you should worship Aqua Shama, and the lack of panties that she does not wear. Because she doesn't want you to see them. And that's why she doesn't wear them. For your information, she does not pad her chest. And this is why I hate you for getting me into anime. Because this is the knowledge I do not have to know. And yet I do. Because I watched the show. And it's your fault. I will never forget the Japanese.
Oh no, cats, don't fuck with my wiles. Oh no, don't you, that's the power core.
Oh, there's a tree.
Alright, if y'all want to send us hate mail, please send us anything. Just send it. Just give us something.
In particular for this podcast, hate mail, because of things that may have been said.
You can send it to thejankle@gmail.com. And it may show up on the podcast, like this one, where we have nothing to talk about. Give us something to talk about. But I think that's going to be it for us tonight. Y'all have a good night. I've been the Jankle. He's been Death by Mint. And that's the Jankle. Right.
And this is BotchedCast.
This is BotchedCast. Can you tell? Okay. Good night.